It was a large-scale event. I was attending along with more than 5,000 invitees present. The landscape was divided in two major zones. The first was entertainment zone and other was a food court. The event manager or in charge was having arguments with his subcontracted agency just outside the corner of the arena. This subcontracted two agencies. First was decorator agency and second was catering agency. And they both were pursuing the event manager that the food counters was in their scope, as both of them had mobilized food counters. This counter to be placed would be approx 50 in numbers. Here, as per contract documents, the scope was in catering contractor, while in the field, the organizing committee members asked decorator agency to provide food counters as per their schematic arrangement drawings. Thus, double food counters were mobilized. Event management organization was not at fault. The principal organization committee members made errors. Thus, principal organization had no option but to pay both the agencies, maybe with further negotiated amount. How does it feel when we come to know that the revenue leakage has happened right below the nose due to lack of knowledge or ignorance? You may be owner of the organization or employee. The feeling is highly devastating, frustrating, and demoralizing, isn't it? Similar incidents of revenue leakages happen in industries and they go unidentified or people avoid to bring this in notice of concerned authorities. The most common occurrence which I have come across are pertaining to upkeep and housekeeping activities. Engineer in charge or area in charge, the user, that is a person who needs and have responsibility to execute jobs. They have major issue of upkeep of area and housekeeping after main maintenance job or process jobs are completed. You find lot of spillage of oil, grease, removed gasket, metal, plastic, scraps, packaging waste, used accessories, insulation waste, etc. Thus, they insist contracting team to incorporate in scope of maintenance contractor who does the main job. Right from inquiry stage, bidding stage of inviting bid from vendors, the upkeeping activities and housekeeping activities are incorporated in scope, and this may also include provision of like tractor and trailer for shifting of waste to designated location. The rates firmed for contract for the maintenance are inclusive of this. Now, when the job are executed, the maintenance or process job contractor is relieved on completion of main job. The upkeep and housekeeping remain untouched or partially touched. Whatever the reasons may be, for safety like avoiding cluster of people in hydrocarbon plant, they are asked to move out or pressure to start plant within given schedule or ignorance of upkeep and housekeeping considering low priority. The main contractor is relieved in hurry with the pending upkeeping and housekeeping jobs. Later, these jobs are attained through annual rate contract of housekeeping. Here payment made for the same activity is twice. it goes to maintenance contractor as well as to ARC housekeeping contractor. In my observation, this happens where the difference of opinion exists between the person forming the scope and the person who executes the job. For example, the planning engineer and the plant maintenance engineer. Such full payment are evident even where contract consists clause that says completion of job will be considered when area upkeep and housekeeping is completed, else it will attract deductions. However, it's resolvable by focusing quality to that of main jobs, that is not consider it as a low priority activity. Another interesting experience I would like to share with is of repair of underground piping leakage. In industrial plants, underground piping spread over large area will have organized laying of raw water and firefighting piping network. Due to various reasons, they get leaked, and to immediately it will require to attend and stop the leakage. It will lose lot of water. Losing of soil in large area would cause damages. Also, it becomes environmental concern. Since these underground piping are laid beyond 1 meter depth below earth's surface, first it is required to excavate the soil. Also, from surface, exact location of leakage cannot be identified, hence larger area covering considerable length of pipe is required to be excavated. Subsequently, water leaking out under pressurized condition needs to be pumped out. Identify leakage location, repair the leakage. On successful testing, the excavated soil is refilled and compacted. Once during field round, it was observed that where the job of underground piping repairs was going on, the excavating machines used was owned by organization, that is who issued the contract, while the scope of making provision of excavation machine was by contractor. On approaching the construction P&M department and cross-checking the issuance of excavation machine, it was found in large number of occasions such equipment were provided to the contractor where the scope of provision was in contractor or by the contractor. Nor these contractors were charged for use of service, neither any deductions were made while paying them for completed jobs for not providing the machine which were in their scope. The issue was brought to notice of the management. Well, engineering had defended that to speed up the job and prevent large losses, they will have to use the fastest available service. The observations during field visit from where the case was initiated, I queried that did the use of organization machine was by his instruction or it came to his notice when we raised the issue. The reply was, it came to notice when we raised the issue. The next query I raised that it was not done with his instruction and nor was in his knowledge while being in use, then who has instructed to use organization's resources instead of contractors? Well, it was accepted that either there was ignorance present or purposefully contractors were favored. In total, rupees 4 million approx were recovered from various contractors for use of organization's service in period of last 1 year. If you liked the video and the content, do comment and provide like by pressing thumbs up. Your comments are very helpful to improvise and produce videos. Thanking you for your support and enthusiasm and viewing the videos. For who don't know, I am Dhaval Dholakya, having more than 34 years of experience in petrochemicals and engineering industry. If you have missed my videos, then playlist card is displayed here. Also press for a subscription of my channel so that you are notified with my next video uploads. Till we meet in next video, goodbye.